When a hacker invades your Wi-Fi, it is not just your internet that they borrow. They enter your home. They sit on your couch, listen to your conversations, and read your messages. But you do not see it, you do not hear it, you do not notice, and when you notice, it is already too late. Hacking a Wi-Fi network is like opening the door to your house without a key. The criminal does not need to break anything. They exploit invisible flaws. They can use brute force attacks to guess passwords, create fake networks identical to the real ones called Evil Twin, or infiltrate through vulnerabilities like the famous crack bug, which has affected millions of WPA2 networks worldwide. In 2025, ASUS confirmed that more than 9,000 routers were hacked remotely in a campaign called Vicious Trap, even those that were restarted. The Vicious Trap campaign was identified by gray noise sensors in March, and by May it was still infecting more routers. This is what they call creating a digital army, with more than 9,000 zombies online. Once inside the network, the hacker is literally inside your digital home, and the list of things they can do is disturbing. They can control your Alexa and voice assistants, listen to commands, access recordings, activate connected devices, including opening a smart lock if it is integrated, smart TVs and speakers. They can change settings, access streaming accounts, install malicious apps, and even use the TV's microphone, security cameras and baby monitors. They can see your home in real time, record videos, and speak to you through the camera speakers. Smartwatches. They can access health data, location, messages, and activity history if they are synced with the phone on the same network. Smart lights, outlets, and locks. Turn on, turn off, lock, unlock. They can even turn your bedroom light on and off in the middle of the night. Intercept passwords and bank data on unencrypted websites. Redirect you to fake pages identical to the originals. Turn your router into a zombie and a botnet used for international crimes. And thousands of other things. Now you will understand step by step how the hacker enters your Wi-Fi and turns your home into an invisible stage for digital crime. The first step the hacker takes is to identify a vulnerable network. They scan all nearby Wi-Fi networks using tools like Kismet or AeroDump-NG, analyzing network names, SSIDs, security types, WEP, WPA, WPA2, WPA3, signal strength to determine proximity, and whether the network is open or protected. Networks with generic names like Xfinity 123 or Linksys, and those using old protocols or weak passwords are priority targets. After choosing a WPA2 network, the hacker puts their network card into monitor mode using tools like AirMon-NG. This allows them to listen to network communications. To capture the handshake, which is the moment of authentication between the router and a device, they may wait for the victim to connect or force a reconnection using a deauthentication attack via AirPlay-NG. This forces the device to reconnect, generating the handshake needed to crack the password. With the handshake captured, the hacker uses software like AirCrack-NG or Hashcat to try to discover the password using brute force or dictionary attacks. In the US, one of the most used word lists is the famous rockyou.txt, which contains millions of common passwords. If the network password is something predictable like John 2024 or home Wi-Fi, it can be cracked in seconds. Using a powerful GPU speeds up the process even more. After discovering the password, the hacker connects normally like any other device in the house. Now they are inside the local network. From there, they use tools like Nmap or Angry IP Scanner to map all connected devices, computers, phones, cameras, smart TVs, voice assistants, smart locks, among others. They identify each by IP address and operating system. The hacker analyzes which devices are vulnerable. Many keep default passwords like admin or 1234. Others have open ports or outdated firmware with known vulnerabilities. They try to access control panels for Alexa, IP cameras, smart TVs, and even smartwatches communicating over the network. Some devices are so poorly protected that just knowing the IP address allows direct access via browser. Once inside, the attacker can watch through cameras, listen through the virtual assistant's microphone, change home settings, and even capture credentials for services used. With control of the network, the hacker can install malware on the router, a backdoor that persists even after the device restarts. This is exactly what happened with the Vicious Trap malware detected in 2025 on more than 9,000 ASUS routers in the US. They can also turn your network into a proxy for criminal activities such as phishing distribution, DDoS attacks, cryptocurrency mining, or hosting illegal files. All of this happens using your IP address, which means any tracing points directly to your home. But the hacker does not always need to crack your password to invade. There are more stealthy and sophisticated techniques that exploit flaws and trick users, such as evil twin attacks, firmware vulnerability exploitation, social engineering, QR code or NFC attacks, IoT device compromise, and Wi-Fi protocol vulnerabilities like crack and frag attacks. They do not invade your Wi-Fi just for fun. They invade your home, your privacy, your silence. They use your IP address, your home, and when the police arrive, who will be sitting in the chair of guilt? You. If you want me to explain in more detail each of these Wi-Fi invasion methods, showing how hackers act step by step, the tools they use, and real examples, leave a comment here, give a like, and do not forget to subscribe to the channel.